Hey guys, this is Roy checking in. So in this video, I want to share with you how much money I made on Udemy and how you can do it as well. So let's jump onto it. Creating a course in general is not an easy thing. You have to do something that you're really passionate about and that you have a lot of knowledge. Besides that, it costs a lot of time and attention. You really need to make sure that you reserve those time blocks because you cannot do other things at the same time. So in this case, I picked cold email outreach for my course. I do that because I already have a lot of knowledge about it. I already had some material already prepared. And in the end, it seems for me like the most logical way. So my advice is to pick something you really love and that you're really knowledgeable about, because that makes it easier to process it, to make it, and even come up with content. You might already have something laying around, and that's always like a big plus. The total duration of the course that I recorded is around 3 hours. I think in total, it's with a lot of takes and a lot of cutting and a lot of things. It took me around, let's say around 4.5 hours till 5 hours of recording material. And this resulted in around 25 lectures. The recording in total took around 4 full days. The editing took me maybe around 2 days, and then writing the copy and making sure that you have everything, like the assets, like maybe the thumbnails and these kind of things, took around 1 day. So if you really want to, if you just go focus on it, you can easily launch a course of around 3 hours within only 1 week. Making your course is one thing, but to launch it and to reach a large audience is another thing. Make sure that everything is filled in, and Udemy offers a lot of different fields and options where you can actually fill in everything to make it more enticing for people to actually buy your course. What I did is I looked at a lot of alternative and other inspiration sources for this. So there are a lot of Udemy courses which have a large amount of reviews and a lot of students. So what I actually done is I gained inspiration for that, and in the end, basically I modified it to my own likings. So make sure that the course landing page is really clear, on point, and that you use like bold or like the bullet points, and also like the italics. Then you can also upload some caption. I think captions you can automatically generate because a lot of people nowadays, they want to see what's going on. Besides that, a very important option is surprising. So what I actually recommend is just start off with the lowest tier or even free to harvest some new students and to get some reviews going on. After you reach a certain point, you can increase the price, right? So in this way, you make it very accessible, and then you grow with the Udemy platform and your revenue grows as your price also increases. You can also choose to promote it. So in the beginning, what I've done as well, I just hand out the coupons. So this actually makes sure that I have a lot of students. And in this case, it looks more nicer, and other people are more likely to actually start the course, right? So besides that, make sure that you fill in all the course messages. And here is also the part where you can actually promote, let's say, your YouTube channel, your LinkedIn, or your Instagram, or anything alike. At the students page, you can easily see which students are participating. What I noticed as well, a lot of people purchase the course, but in the end don't follow it, or like they don't fully complete it. This is very understandable because Udemy has a lot of courses out there, and a lot of people just buy it and then just wait till the right time that they actually follow it. So it's really nice. You can see a lot of students, what their interests are, what is their progress, and you can even message them individually asking for feedback. All right, so basically this is the moment that everyone is most curious about. You put a lot of time and energy into creating a course, you promote it, you edit it, you're so busy, but how much money did you actually earn? So I basically launched this course around 4 months ago, and in this time I earned $132.76. So you might think that, that's not a lot of money. I actually totally agree, giving into the amount of time and energy that I put into it. So basically I spent 1 full week. If I would calculate that, which let's say like monthly wage, then in that case it's not really a high income. But if you take other considerations into aspect, it's actually very beautiful. So if you really look closer at the numbers, you can see that it's going up, right? So except June, most probably because it's holiday season, but it's really nice to see that in the first month I earned $22, then 45, then 53, and then it dropped into around $11. Fully passive, and my course is something that basically will keep going on and is really good for years to come. One thing that you need to keep in mind is that also, like Udemy, you cannot really control what they do. So most of it, they basically give like they have ad programs, they give discounts, they do a lot of things, and that actually cuts down in your revenue. Even though you selected $20, you're actually not gonna get that per student. So let's dive into the exact economics of it, right? So as you can see over here, so for this one I earned around $14, $16, $9. This is even euro, so the euro is more favorable, of course. Here pounds, but in the end you can see how much I actually earn. So yeah, Udemy still takes like the larger piece of the pie, and they're actually leveraging your content to grow their revenue, which is actually some kind of way fair, because in this case it's their platform. I don't do a lot of promotional things, only in the beginning to get some students rolling in, but in the end they basically do everything, and it's 100% passive for me. All right, then you might be wondering, is all that time and effort worth it to launch a course on Udemy? On one hand, I would say yes, and here's the reason why. Yes, because it's 100% passive. You will also get a lot of like other subscribers. You get like students. Like for me, even I don't have like a big course, I already saw a lot of people going to my LinkedIn, and maybe potential clients will come out of it. Besides that, it's fully passive income. It's also good for your personal branding, so there's a lot of pluses. Why would I not launch on Udemy? It's basically because they take a larger share. In the end, the revenue is not as much as I hoped it was. So for me, taking all these things in consideration, if your primary goal is to only get revenue from Udemy, I would not recommend to publish it on Udemy. But if you are looking into like expand your brand, if you're looking for some more credibility, then I definitely recommend you to launch on Udemy. So another tip, what you can do that I still have to explore, I will show it to you guys later as well, is that a lot of creators, they launch their course on multiple platforms. So besides that, you have, for example, Skillshare, where you can, it's basically the same as Udemy. So if you launch it over there, then you have double the income. So for me, I really enjoyed creating the course, so I really don't mind. And actually, I'm in the future looking into more courses. So if you want to check out the course, how I've done it, make sure that you check the link in the description. Did you like the video? Of course, like and subscribe. I'm just starting out, so that will mean the world for me. Okay, guys, see you in the next one.